All right, sorry. Mic was off. Anyways, thanks everyone for showing up. Thanks for the submissions, and yeah, we got a lot of VOD reviews to do. I think I got 18 so far. So, you know, hopefully we can get through as many as we can. But yeah, hopefully the burgers are good. Thanks everyone for showing up. Notification gang going crazy out here. So yeah, thank you everyone for showing up, and yeah.
And you are looking as
Staff,
lovely
thank
as
you
ever.
for the sub.
Yay.
Big yay. Replay already exists in your list. Oh yeah, because it was yeah, British time zones go crazy. Is this... So apparently this dude's hacking. Apparently, at least.
Where was
Tier 3 simp is wild? Yeah. Now, Saf goes crazy with the tier 3s. Yeah. Big. Yeah, she lives in the attic. Is there... This ain't bot? The flicks go crazy.
Enemy turret destroyed. You're making yourself an easy target.
I can't tell if this guy's cheating or if he just has really good aim, but... Congrats on hitting diamond, dudes. That's big, man. I kind of, you know, I kind of called it. Yeah, big sad. Yeah, I mean, we're just looking at a hacker, so honestly, I'm not too, obviously, like, we're not, like, coaching too much. We're just kind of, like, vibing out here while we're talking to everyone.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Tracker? Yeah, Tracker's a Rhine player, yeah? From the console days? I think? He's actually hacking? I don't know. It looks kind of crazy with, what he's doing with it. Yeah, from the old days. No, I remember you, Tracker. The games we played against each other were fun. Yeah. These flicks definitely look a little sus, though.
The air calls.
Let's try that again.
That was a close.
Triple kill.
Okay, yeah, no. Mouse movement just doesn't do that.
Over that.
Yeah, Ishio is Fiend, the enemy Ana. This is just hacking Cassidy that was in his game. Huh? Huh? Crazy headshots. Crazy headshots.
from nature.
Crazy headshots. Yeah, it's gotta be some kind of like... Oh, big crab raid, by the way, infected demon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it is, though. It's something. Let me just say that. Oh, yeah. It could be Trigger Bot. But he doesn't, like, it looks like he's stopping on people. You know what I mean? Like, Trigger Bot usually you just sweep over. And it doesn't Trigger Bot when he's on the turret. It's definitely not Trigger Bot. I don't know. It's just gotta be something where if he hits primary fire, just flicks to the nearest person on his crosshair or something like that. Yeah. But there's way too many headshots for this to be in diamond to be hitting this many headshots. I mean, even from that distance, like what? Yeah, like that is... Bro cannot be flicking and hitting every single flick like this. And his game sense is that of a squirrel. I mean, he's just trying to, like, walk forward into people. Yeah, he's definitely something, chat. Yeah, his ult usage is definitely questionable. That is, you're not wrong. Not wrong at all. Yeah, very questionable, for sure.
No unnecessary risks.
Fearsome creatures stalk at night.
Hey, happy early birthday, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Do you have any, like, fun birthday plans that you plan on doing? Or like, what? That up, it looks goofy? Yeah. 23rd? 23rd? Escape room? If you've never done an escape room before, those things are so fun. I love it. I love escape rooms because it's like completing puzzles, like riddles and puzzles and stuff, just feels so satisfying to do. Yeah, I mean, these flicks are, again, just like really obvious for cheats. I tried one with my girlfriend. It was her first time doing it, so we kind of got like a little we kind of got, you know, had a little bit of a tough time getting through it, but you know, it took about 30 minutes. We started out split up, 30 minutes separated, and then after 30 minutes we got together, and then we started really going through it, really completing them, but you know, we just didn't have enough. So it was It was rough. Bro, the same age as America. The real Slim Shady.
Really underestimating me?
Have I seen the Transformers showcase? Yeah. Yeah, I was looking at the pictures. Honestly, I don't know why I never just called out a guess that Reinhardt would be Optimus Prime. That was like, it's kind of so obvious since Reinhardt or Optimus Prime literally has a sword and is a giant truck. You know, like it almost makes no sense. I guess for some reason I was thinking that Bastion would have been Optimus Prime, but that kind of makes no sense. Definitely makes more sense for him to be Bumblebee. Or maybe if he was, the Decepticon barricade. I could have seen a Bastion barricade. That could have been cool. But yeah, I mean, Optimus Ryan is pretty cool. I don't think I'm gonna get it. I still like Demon King Ryan a lot more, but it's definitely one of Ryan's cooler skins. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean, if Bastion wasn't going to be Bumblebee, which again makes perfect sense since Bumblebee doesn't talk, like someone would have to be Bumblebee, and everyone else has voice lines. You know what I mean? So it makes perfect sense for Bastion to be Bumblebee. Like that's kind of the only way he could be Bumblebee. So. Happy almost birthday. Oh yeah. Big almost birthdays in the chat. Oh, is that a song request tracker? We'll pull it up after this, pull it up after this. I don't know if I got that it was a song request though. Yeah, I think there will be a special alt hero choice voice lines. I don't know what exactly they would say, though. Like, it's not like they're gonna scream Autobots roll out when an ultimate comes, you know what I mean? So, it's just like, yeah. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the hacker. We got something for karaoke, for Real Slim Shady, so we'll pull that up. For the Autobots, yeah, that's not happening. I guarantee you that's not happening. For sure, that's not happening. Instead of for the Crusaders? No, he's not saying for the Autobots. I guarantee you he's not saying that. Alright, Slim. Okay. Let me just do this so you guys can actually just hear it without...
To truly embrace the fine life.
Oh, yeah. Alright, hope you guys enjoy this. May I have your attention, please? May I have your attention, please? Will the real Slim Shady please stand up? I repeat, will the real Slim Shady please stand up? We're gonna have a problem here. Y'all act like you never seen a white person before. Jaws all on the floor, like Pam, like Tommy just burst through the door and started whooping her ass worse than before. This first we were divorced, throwing her over the furniture. It's the return of the... Oh, wait, no, wait, you're kidding. He didn't say what I think he did he? And Dr. Dre said, nothing, you idiots. Dr. Dre's dead. He's locked in my basement. Haha. Fitness love Eminem. Chicka Slim Shady. I'm sick of him. Look at him walking around. Grabbing his you-know-what. Flipping the you-know-who. Yeah, but he's so cute, though. Yeah, I probably got a couple of screws up in my head loose, but nothing worse than what's going on in your parents' bedroom. Sometimes you want to get on TV, we're just loose, but can't because it's cool for Tom Green to hump a dead moose. My bum is on your lips, my bum is on your lips. And if I'm lucky, you might just give me a little kiss. And that's the message that we deliver to little kids and expect them to know what a woman's clitoris is. Of course, they're gonna know what the course is by the time they hit 4th grade. They've got the Discovery Channel, don't they? We ain't nothing but mammals. Well, some of us cannibals who open people open like cantaloupes. But if we can help dead animals and antelopes, then there's no reason that a man and another man can't elope. But if you feel I feel like I got the antidote, woman grab your pantyhose, sing the chorus, how it go? I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Slady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm the Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Will Smith don't gotta cuss, he's in his raps and records. Well, I do, so fuck him and fuck you too. So I think I got a damn Grammy, half of the critics can't even stomach me, let alone stand me. But Slim, what if you win? Wouldn't it be weird? Why? So you guys could just lie to get me here? So you can sit in here next to Britney Spears? Shit, Christina Aguilera better switch me chairs so I can sit next to Carson DeLay and Fred Durst. Now hear them argue over who she gave head to first. Little bitch put me on blast on MTV. Yeah, he's cute, but I think he's married to Kim. Hee hee. I should download an audio on MP3 and show you the whole world how you gave MVD. I'm sick of you little girl and boy groups, all you do is annoy me, so I have been sent to here to destroy you. So here's the million of us who just like me, who cuss like me, who just don't give a fuck like me, who dress like me, walk, talk, and act like me, and just like me, the next best thing, but not quite me, cause I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Slade, all the Slim Shadys are just imitating. Won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm a Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. I'm like a head trip to listen to, cause I'm only giving you things that you want to joke with your friends inside your living room. The only difference, I got balls to say in front of y'all, and I don't gotta be false or sugarcoat it at all. I just got it on the mic and spit it, and whether you like to admit it, I just shit it better than 90% of you rappers out can. Then you wonder how your kids eat up all these albums like Valiums. It's funny because I'm going 30, I'll be the only person in the nursing home flirting, pitching nurses' asses when I'm jacking off in jerkins, and I'm jerking with this whole bag of Bagger, isn't working. And every single person, and when Slim Shady lurking, he could be in your Burger King, spitting on your onion rings, or in the parking lot circling, screaming, I don't give a fuck, with the windows down and the system up. So will the real Slady please stand up and put one of those fingers on each hand up and be proud to be out of your mind and out of control, and I'm more of the time loud as you can. How does it go? I'm Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Slady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm a Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm a Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Cause I'm a Slim Shady, yes, I'm the real Shady. All you other Slim Shadys are just imitating. So won't the real Slim Shady please stand up? Please stand up. Please stand up. Haha. I guess there's a Slim Shady in all of us. Fuck it. Let's all stand up. Well, there you go, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the, that's the Slim Shady. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you for the song request. Appreciate it. Alright, back to VOD reviews. This time we're going to be actually doing some VOD reviews. So, yeah. Wait for 60 more points. Yeah, no, we're getting into a VOD review and then we're going to go back for it. How about that? Sinful Tears, Silver 3 to Silver 1. Honestly, this match, I felt like I didn't have a good team at the start. Well, I'll tell you what, you may not have a good team, but just because you don't have a good team in Silver, there's a good chance you're probably never going to have a good team in Silver. And because of that, we say carry. Why is this already in my games? Oh, it's because it's this one. Alright. My heart will go on. I have sang My Heart Will Go On before. The last time I sang it, my mom told me I sounded like a dying seagull. So that was fun to hear. But yeah, this next time, hopefully it's a little bit better for you.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Enemy over there.
In of where do I place? DHanHan, where would I place orb turrets on this map? I do like the commitment to the Mercy, but the Mercy is like barely low, so I don't really know if this is really the dash that you want to do. Because you do just dash into the middle of the team, the soldier could easily turn around and just shoot you. Back going to Torb turrets, I mean, Torb turret here is never a bad idea, since you just pressure the bridge here and you got some cover. A Torb turret here is a good spot because it only pressures this area. It's good to put Torb turrets on like off angles, right? So if your entire team is pressuring from this high ground here and pushing into the enemy, you want to be putting it somewhere where it's going to be kind of a nuisance. So even if you put a Torb turret like here, for example. I mean, maybe not here because they're going to be able to pressure it from a safe distance. But you know what I mean. Like, if you pressure it, like, here, well, when they push into you on the high ground, this turret is going to target them, and they're going to have to either turn and face the turret and be in a bad position to shoot at it anyways, or they're just going to have to take the turret damage and die. Learn Italian. I am not learning Italian. That is a tough language. Yeah, so, good news is you get to a safe place after the dash. But yeah, I mean... And then here you're doing a lot of right clicks. Right clicks from a far distance isn't going to do much. You instead want to be primary firing. If you primary fire, you'll be able to hit more of those shurikens from a farther distance, and then be able to dash and get follow-up and get more elims and one-shot kills. But yeah, you seem like a big go-getter. And I think what you should have done instead of just like going in there is maybe standing out here, pressuring someone, or even climbing up here and pressuring someone, waiting until they get low to get the dash in so you can confirm the kill. And once you dash in, confirm the kill, you can dash out, and you'll be safe again. Gonna get out of stream for tonight, but have a great night and stream. Hey, thanks, Infected Demon. I'll see you around, man. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it.
Mistakes will always precede victory.
And then here you're pressuring a ball, which has like full health, so there's nothing you're going to do to the ball. Again, there's probably better options, right? We probably could have been up here. We go back a little bit. You see a Mercy here that we could have gone for. So instead of going after this ball here, you could have probably just played up here. See the Mercy res? Dash to cancel the Mercy res, and then pressure the soldier and dash to the soldier. Instead, you waste your time going after a pretty full health ball. And so, because of that, they get the res off and, you know, get your Sombra pick. And now you're technically losing this fight. And if that Widow continues to go uncontested, it might even be worse for your team. Luckily, your Sojourn kind of pops off. You're still here chasing a ball, so you're not really doing a whole lot. The shrimp fried rice was fire. Not gonna lie. Yeah, yeah. Melee is a great thing that you can do if someone's low. I mean, let's just go see... Got 53 health, so 2 melees would have killed her. But... yeah, I mean... it's just more of an aim melee issue at that point. Not really doing much there. Yeah, so I guess the big things I'm seeing right now is we're dashing in way too early without much poke. or knowing a person to confirm a kill on. And we're pressuring a tank most of the time, which, as we all know, the tanks in Overwatch never seem to die, so pressure the supports and or damage characters more, they die more frequently. But yeah, those are like the big things that I'm seeing an issue on. Staging on dive is also very important. Coffee brings up a good point. You really need to like look around and know kind of like what the enemy is getting into. You need to know like where the backline's at, where the fight's taking place, who you're pressuring out, who your target and or like who you should be targeting in each fight. And if you don't think about any of that and you are just kind of going for kills, it's not really going to work out. Because dive has to plan their attacks and be very decisive with what they're doing with their attacks. And then, like, this Mercy is just getting way too much value off of these reses. Red? Okay, I got you. Hang on, hang on.
Mistakes will always precede victory.
Group up with me.
Silver? I don't know if there is a silver color. Oh, you want rainbow? Here, I got you.
We should fail. Stopping the payload has no reasonable explanation.
We are outnumbered.
Yeah, I mean, the deflect is really an issue too. Obviously, deflect's your get out of jail free card, so if you're just wasting your deflect, it's never really going to pan out. And, yeah, but I think the main issue is you're going in way too early without a game plan. And, like, no matter what you do at that point, even if you go in without a game plan, it's, like, if you do... You can, like, time your abilities perfectly, but if you have no game plan as on, like, what you're doing or where you're going or who you're going after, it's not gonna work out. Yeah, I have to do the rainbow manually, chat. In case you don't know that what I'm doing with the rainbow, this is... Sorry. This is how I do the rainbow.
Each journey
The
has
payload
its
is
trials.
moving. Perhaps we should stop it.
Yeah, it must be an open queue game. That happens. Yeah, Red? Yeah, and then while a soldier may be like who you want to go for when you use this as ultimate, you actually still don't want to duel him necessarily unless other people are dueling with you. Because you can do this all you want, but you really should have probably been retreating. Because if you just stare at him, he's just going to wait until your thing finishes and then just kill you anyways. So unless he's getting dove by multiple people, you can't be going for the soldier. The deflect is still just to buy yourself time to get yourself away. It's similar to like a Cassidy using his ultimate. If you just decide that you're going to go and deflect the cast ult, he's probably going to use it after you're done deflecting, and he's gonna kill you anyways. So again, it's more just for you to just like cross paths, if you feel like you need to.
60 seconds remaining. The payload is approaching its destination.
Please, don't move.
Yeah, we have a lot of British you don't know how to melee, and it's a issue. Learn to melee on Genji, and your confirmed limbs will grow. Oh, big. Okay. Nice. Stop chasing the ball, though. There's a Widow that you can be chasing after. The Widow? Oh, we just don't know where the Widow's at. Yeah, so first round, big issues I'm seeing. We're chasing that ball way too much. Okay, we need to stop chasing the ball so much. The big issue.
Switching sides.
We need to add more of a game plan. Think about what we're doing when we're doing it. Yeah, ball is way too much health. If you're going to try to chase ball and you want that to be your main objective, you should just play Tracer. Yeah, play Tracer. That's a big one. If you're trying to chase the ball out. VOD? I don't think that is one wings.
Let's go to the arcade after this.
A battle's end calls for meditation.
But yeah, you gotta check out more of his his teammates.
I'm the best player in the world.
And
Fine. I'll go.
Plan your attacks more. Yeah, Shattered, the Twitch is here. This is the Twitch.
No unnecessary risks.
But yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, no game plan when you're playing this, and it's just like, if you're playing Genji, you have to weaken people before you dash in, and then you dash in, and then you use your deflect to get out. If you don't follow those simple principles, you're not going to do well on Genji. Okay, so there's the dash in. There's the kill. Good, we got our dash reset. Hitting the tank's fine here just because there's no one else. Okay, now we're on the Mercy. Now, you don't need to panic too much on the Mercy. She has no one near her. So that should be an easy kill to get. But then you have no dash and you deflect real early, so you don't confirm the kill on the Mercy. So, unfortunate.
I continue on this path.
Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, again, we're going at the Mercy way too much, and you're definitely not, like, taking the time to weaken or do anything, like, slow first. Here you choose to shoot the ball over the Widowmaker. The Widowmaker dies. Get the Diva, that's cool. Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Please, please tell me you kill the Mercy. Please. Oh my. That was a panic dash, though. You got scared, so you dashed twice. If you had dash here, you would kill the Tor. Oh, good. We finally got the hamster. See how we got the hamster after, like, we killed everyone else, though? That's what you need to be doing. Now, again, chat, this is open queue. So, it is going to play differently just because it is open queue. But generally, like I said, you don't want to be shooting the tanks first. You want to be going after the other people. Like, chasing the tank there is kind of pointless when you could be fighting a Moira. Honestly, if I was a Genji here, I would probably just be doing what I can to climb up here, play around here, and just pressuring any high ground. The tanks are going to want to go to point, so let the tanks pass you, and then you can duel whoever's still up here. If that makes sense, chat. And we have Blade, so we could Blade here too. Instead you're wasting your time fighting a turret. You're dead. There's no way. No way. Oh, there's no way. Oh, there's no way. Oh my. What is happening? What is this? No, I think he's gonna... Wow. Don't fight turrets.
Surrender to my will.
If you're gonna break a turret, try to break it from a distance so that the turret's not shooting at you.
60 seconds remaining.
Enemy turret ahead.
There you just walked in the middle of the team, which is just not really what you want to be doing as Genji. There's a lot of fire going on in the middle of the team, and Genji with his wall climbing and dashing is more of a like flank hero, I would say.
30 seconds.
Here we are pushing in without our team. Again, you're kind of like frontlining as Genji just by yourself here. And yeah, just struggling to aim on these guys. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, things that we need to do. We need to think more while we're playing Genji. You can't just play the hero aimlessly. It's not how it works. You need to be looking more at the backline, the supports. But we cannot instantly just dash onto the supports. That's not exactly how it works. So because of that, we need to be more aware of like aiming to pressure down the supports before we dive in. Definitely stop looking at the tanks. Tanks are not who Genji should be attacking. If you want to tank shred, play Reaper, play Bastion, play anyone that does a super goofy high amount of damage to people. But yeah. Hope that helps. Alright, another Brig Masters 1 game. See how this Brig goes.
Ready for battle.
From your favorite and mine, chat, Gaming Clips. So let's see how Gaming Clips does.
We must all find a cause worth fighting for.
Skin check. Well, we got the weapon skin of Jade.
Nice to see you again.
Is that a prediction for a coin flip? We're not doing a coin flip prediction. I don't even know if I can, dude.
3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Escort
Good Inspire uptime. You have an Ana, so I'm surprised you wouldn't go up and help your... Personally, if I had an Ana here shoving, and my tank is pushing up high ground, I think as Brig, I would also choose to go up to this high ground here, where I can do a couple things, right? I can be involved with the team up here, and then I can heal the Ana if she gets, you know, attacked down here. They only have a D.Va to dive her, so I'm not insanely worried about one D.Va going to dive my Ana. I feel like my Ana kind of wins that battle, to be honest, or at least survives long enough that the entire team dies by the time she's done. Or even if she overextends, now she's, you know, kind of dead because she's overextending the Ana. So I would have probably just rotated as Brig over to this high ground to get myself prepped for fighting this, because down here you're not really gonna do much as a Brig. Why is there a cast and a dive comp? I mean, hey, it's comp ladder, so you're not gonna be able to choose what your team is. They're just going to do stuff.
Engaging thrusters.
Push the payload.
So you're just gonna have to deal with what you got.
Sigma, present.
Allt kommer bli bra. Shields up.
Barrier is here.
Take this. Barrier's not in good shape. Fun mate.
Big inspires, though. It's okay, good trade. He's doing good peeling for his Ana and Widow back there. And even tried peeling for the Ashe. Just didn't really kind of work out. Obviously, attacking the D.Va here is fine. He's just proccing Inspire for his team, so... Brig Inspire does 20 yards, 20 meters of Inspire. So as long as you're proccing the Inspire, I don't really care too much about, like, how it's going. But yeah, as long as you're pressuring the Inspire is really all that matters. I mean, even if he attacked Bob there to proc Inspire, I'd be chill. Nice. Good finishes on the D.Va. Big.
Let me take care of that for you. I'm on the payload.
Yeah, can we get some L's in chat? Chat.
You again?
If DHan's your favorite streamer, type 1 chat, and if you have another streamer that you tend to watch, type 2. And if you don't know, then type any other number.
Hang on, team.
Sounds good, Bob. Bob, is that a watch this? Or is that a sing this? Sing, okay. I probably wouldn't be pressuring the Bob here, or the ball here, though. Obviously, like, stunning ball is not going to do a whole lot. I probably would have tried to pressure the BAP a little bit more, since he was kind of out of position, and he had no way more field there. Yeah, get through the barrier. Yeah, I think you just spent way too much time not walking through that barrier, so you just kind of took damage. It's okay, Bob, I won't show it. It's the only one I found is karaoke, oh no.
Helping you recover.
Why has the payload stopped? We must move.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, it's good peel back. Obviously, you're the only one there, so good peel back to realize that. Looks like they're above you, so unless your Winston gets them off of high ground, it's gonna be tough for you. You might want to just go to the other side. Like, instead of playing this corner, play right side more to make the people on this high ground more insignificant. Good pressure, good finishes. Yeah, The mines proc your Inspire, as you can see, chat. So hitting mines with Brig is actually kind of like big brain, as it heals your team while you're also eliminating mines. So usually if there's like any mines around you as Brig, you kind of do just want to proc the Inspire to and break the mines so that, you know, you're healing your team, but also doing good by, you know, making so there's no mines. Big rally to confirm it. Good stuff. Yeah, no, she's doing great on corner peeking, yeah. By the way, this is on a PC lobby, but the player is playing with controller, chat. So, that's fun.
Sending care your way. Watch out, I'm on fire.
Is it the same with Shield? I think Shield Bash procs Inspire. I'm pretty sure, at least. Anytime Brig does damage, she procs Inspire. Well, yeah, because if you don't know what Inspire was, then why, like, how do you not know what Inspire is when it's one of Brig's passives? Literally how Brig heals.
Trust in the process.
60 seconds remaining.
DPS was taken. Yeah, I'd probably, yeah, I mean, you have wall hacks. I'd probably do what I can to try and get the Ashe off of high ground, make her have to use a coach gun to get to high ground. Yeah, here we just wait. Yeah, get out of there. Ooh, the rally's a little early, I would say, because while you do want to confirm these kills, I don't think you guys were necessarily ready to push in. Looks like it works out, though. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, in your dreams, Ryan. Yeah, sounds good, Shattered Gaming. I know it's a really long queue. I do stream Mondays through Wednesdays, so hopefully either tomorrow or the next day we'll get through the VOD. But yeah. Thanks, Seth.
Score 0-2. Switching sides.
Drop the Addy.
Initiating match.
We got some real-life European fights happening. One House Lane Street. What city? Oh, no. That's crazy. We have so many, like, English people. Like, how big is England? It's huge? In terms of a state. What state?
Work together and we'll make it through.
Relatively, how big is England if you compared it to the size of a state? Okay, Bob. Is it, the state of Texas, really?
I heard you are a bounty hunter in the years after.
Am I gonna know it, Bob? Do I know the metal song?
Did you catch anybody good?
The bills were always paid. I'll leave it at that.
Florida's almost double in landmass.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Powerwolf song? Yeah, I won't know it.
Stop the payload.
Cat's gonna hear me absolutely butcher a song after Slim Shady. That's okay. Well, if it's a, I'm just saying, if it's a small country, or if there's a small amount of, you know, like if it's like, you know, small, then I feel like all the Europeans would just be hanging out with each other. Omnic Viper, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Hope you're having a great day. Florida-ish. Yeah, I feel like I could meet up with people in Florida though. I mean, it's not that long to cross the state.
Barrier won't hold much longer.
7-hour drive, one to the other? Yeah, well, that just means it's 3 hours to meet up with your friends, because you both drive half the distance. It's not bad at all. I'd do that to hang out with some Twitch community chat.
Sending care your way.
But you don't drive as much. Well, yeah, it's probably because you guys all drive on the left side of the road, so you guys don't know how to drive.
Hello.
Yeah, gaming, I know Saffrose typically sends out, mentions for if people get their VODs reviewed. So, be on the lookout for, like, a ping. And, if you don't get a ping, then it means your VOD didn't get reviewed. Thanks, Shattered Gaming. Appreciate it. 1 hour drive is insane distance for work. That's what Saf used to actually, commute to before her job now. Now she goes like 1/3 of the drive. Only like 20 minutes. Honestly, we've been doing pretty good on defense. Obviously, yeah, your job here is just to stop the dive on your Ana. And yeah, very good to whip shot the Winston while he's diving so he can't get to the high ground. I think, the last VOD I saw, you didn't really do that as much, so it's good to see that we've, like, kind of improved on that. Now you do there just kind of ignore your Ana, so she just dies. I don't know what exactly you decided to be going for, but yeah, you did kind of just let your Ana die there. So, that was kind of a you problem. Oh, Saf, thanks for the gifted sub to Dio. Big block! Big block! Oh my... Oh my... He's insane! Oh, Sap, thanks for the gifted sub to Heath! Big! Big! Yeah, big W's in chat. Can we get some hearts for Saf, chat? Another one for Risky. Oh, yeah. And wings. Can't forget the wings. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Subscription gang. Yeah, and the high ground up here is great for the Ana. Thanks for these gifted subscription to Coffee. And then, yeah, here we're just looking for a heal so we can pop Rally and then just win the game, yeah. Yeah, easy. When does my sub charge? I don't know, Ryan. When would I know? Not like I can see what your payments are. Can't see any of that. Yeah. But yeah, oh snap, we got a hype train going, chat. Oh yeah, hype train. Yeah, big 5 gifted subs. Omnic Viper followed. Yep. Yeah. So let's go on to this other thing. See what's what else we got going on. Jab, new Bonnie. Had a really tough time on this. The rank is Masters. What can I do better here? Felt like I was skill gapped. Ooh. Not every day we see a Jab VOD review, chat.
Ready for battle.
There he is. There he is, chat. Coach Jab. Oh shoot, we forgot about the sing. We always forget about the sing, don't we? Sorry, chat. We're back. We're singing. You worry. DHan's
I'm
singing.
gonna give you my #1 tip to get
No,
over.
we're not talking about #1 chat. I don't know if I like the title of this song. I don't know how I feel about it. It's not sick. It's not sick. When purgatory's waiting, the girl immaculate, the highest of commandments, dictates to copulate. No grave is animated. You're buried all alone. So let her work a wonder and wake your flesh and bone. Resurrection by erection. Raise your fellas to the sky and you'll never die. It's resurrection by erection. Raise your bone up to the sky and you're never gonna die. Hallelujah. Resurrection. The funeral is calling. The mortuary blow. Between my legs I'm waking. I rise from down below. Why do you think, believer, God gave you carnal lust? So pray to get a heart on before we turn to dust. Resurrection by erection. Raise your phallus to the sky and you never die. It's resurrection by erection. When you wake up from the dead and the angels give a head. Hallelujah. Resurrection. Oh yeah. Resurrection. Ooh. Ah. Resurrection. Ooh. Ah. Resurrection. Now I want my resurrection. All my life for resurrection. All I want is resurrection now. Ooh. Ah. Resurrection now. Oh yeah. The devil and the maiden prepare for going wild. The new Messiah calling, the purgatory child. For my flesh is fading, the virgin has a turn. The third of days we're climbing, the point of no return. Resurrection by erection. Raise your phallus to the sky and never die. Resurrection by erection. Raise your bone up to the sky, you're never gonna die. Hallelujah. Resurrection. Alright, there we go, chat. Hope you guys enjoyed the song. I don't know whether I killed it or not, but there we go. Bob, what is that? Is that the clip again to I guess that's the clip again to show Ryan. Okay. Thank you, chat. Thanks everyone. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It was a wow. Thanks, Seth.
Think you're good, then you are good. Yeah? If I think I'm good. Hold on, I need to take notes.
How many VODs do we have tonight? 18, chat. We have 18. But we're definitely not getting to all 18 tonight. This might be the third. He keeps looking over and smiling. Over there is actually just a mirror, chat. I like to look at myself and I smile at myself. Oh, big! Oh, right idea to pressure the Mercy res. Probably didn't even need to use your probably. I'm in there somewhere. Oh yeah, he's. I think you're on the tail end, so we'll probably end up getting to you East on like, maybe like Wednesday. Big. Yeah, I think everything there was good. I think you just ended on low ground, unfortunately, which kind of is why you died. Obviously, if you didn't take enough hits, your passive would have kicked in, and then if your passive kicked in, you probably would have actually been able to do much more, you know? Funny to think Saf has to put up with whatever color light to decide. Well, she could also just choose what light color. It's not like she doesn't watch me on Twitch chat. You know? I mean, honestly, Jab, it looks like you're doing pretty well. Surprised we don't go on high ground here, but
Adaptive circuits engaged. Winston.
now why would you peek? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say don't peek with 35 health.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Oh, big. Oh, he's actually smart with it, chat. Okay. Big right click Randy's, I guess. Yep. The pulse was definitely cruel, chat.
Hi there. 60 seconds remaining. Taking flight.
Claim the objective.
What we withers.
Little bit of a wasted stickies there. I probably would have just saved him to pressure the Ana. I'm surprised that you don't pressure the Ana more after you know that the Ana... After you know that the Ana is trapped in this hallway, and you know that she kind of is needed to support the Reinhardt. I'm surprised you don't pressure her out more to the point where she's unable to help this Reinhardt. So the whole push kind of ends. Like, I probably would have just pressured the Ana more so you get the kill. And then while the Ana's dead, now it's just kind of a Reinhardt, because Mercy's not going to be healing the Rein. Probably pressure the Reinhardt. Now your Winston, Tracer, you, and Echo all have to fight the other ones. So I think the issue here is we don't kill the Ana well enough. Instead, we try to go for a Cassidy that is pocketed. And because he's pocketed, we die. Good night, Ryan. Thanks for stopping by, man. Hope to see you tomorrow and or Wednesday.
Stop the payload.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Roadhog time.
Rockets engaged.
Ouch.
76.
Payload's on the move. Intercept it.
Sounds good, Ryan. Appreciate it. So that's just hard because your team's not pushed in, obviously. I feel like the best thing you probably could have done is instead just ignore the people on this high ground. Just try to do your best to pressure the Ana, Mercy, and Echo that might be off the high ground. You know, since the payload is kind of over here. You know, you don't need to be focusing on this battle up here necessarily. You can choose to play probably back here just to pressure these guys a little bit more. And or the Mercy. And just take the Cassidy out of the equation. It's not like you playing the low ground here is just kind of like enforcing a battle here. Like, he clearly has the advantage. Not to mention that. Also has a pocket. So it's just going to be really hard for you to actually get anything done. And probably would have been better you play for the cart more to kind of make them have to deal with you in the back line. Is what I would probably do. Because otherwise, yeah, it just feels like a lost fight.
I've seen tougher spots.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Yeah, it seems like this pocketed cast is just giving you a lot of trouble, though. Fighting in a pocket's always difficult. Like I said, only thing I can really think of is there's a pocketed player is really to pressure that other support so the pocket's less of an issue. Because you're pressuring the other support, right? And if you pressure that other support, the whole fight goes down. The whole push stops, rather. Unless the pocket gets off of the player. Contrary to popular belief, I like to actually play here as snipers. Usually I play here as like Ana or something, but I don't know. I feel like most people don't expect people from the tree versus where you are right here. I feel like a lot of people are expecting this. Could also play around here, so you get this peeking out. But yeah. I just feel like this angle is like not really doing a whole lot for you. And it's unlucky that the Mercy gets us.
I've been waiting for a challenge. The payload is approaching its destination.
Yeah. Nice, but not quite good enough. Yeah, I think we need to be pressuring the Ana, I think, a little bit more. It seemed like when we were pressuring the Ana, the Mercy wasn't able to pocket, and because of that, we were kind of winning some games. Also, what is this? What is this badge on Cassidy? Like, what is this weapon charm? A little all of the planet? Would he get that for Earth Day or something? Easy enough. Yeah, this looks fine. Big double headshot. Big right clicks. Yeah, so everything was great there with shield breaking and whatnot, but you rolled out into this open position instead of just playing right side over here. Just been a lot safer if you were just rotating this way, played underneath here. Get it out, rather than, you know, coming out into this open space right here. Everything else seemed fine. I didn't really have any other issues with that. A little unfortunate that your team wasn't, like, necessarily there to pressure that high grab either. Like, obviously, it probably would have been better if obviously, if your tank was up there with you, it would have been a better hold, right? But your Winston's not up there with you, so also just pushing out here by yourself with your Winston not up here, and your Winston playing somewhere down here, just isn't going to help you, right? Because... yeah, I mean, look at where your tank is. I guess he was up there. As soon as your tank leaves, though, as soon as your tank jumps out with no bubble and nothing, you can't keep holding this. You're going to die, right? So you need to play back until your Winston decides that to have his shield and have his jump back to go back in. So because of that, you can't be playing so close. You have to rotate either out here and wait for your tank to jump in, or you have to rotate all the way back to over here.
Bit early to dust off the boots.
I guess you could have also called for your Winston to pop Primal there to stay in if you wanted to, but your team does pretty fine without it. And yeah. A mercy with the jukes. Big. Nice. Again, you kind of frontline here. I know it doesn't look like you're frontlining too much, but your tank's not in front of you. So here you're just like an easy pick, to be honest. Easy double headshot just because your tank didn't push it in front of you a little bit. So it looks like you're just playing tempo a little bit too quick to what your team is doing. But yeah, on defense, I would say you definitely just weren't pressuring that backline enough. Damn. Probably if you used your ultimate there and you canceled it, you probably could have gotten a pick on the Malga. Your other option might have been just using your ultimate as soon as he finishes charge, knowing that he's not going to be able to cancel your ultimate, and he's at that point a little bit overextended since his team hasn't fully engaged yet. Good shots on the Cassidy, good pressure on the Ana. Yeah, pressuring this Ana is definitely what you want to be doing. You can see that as we're like pressuring this Ana, the entire push is kind of like caving, and it's when we I think we're fanning the hammer on the shield a little bit too much too. I don't know if there might not be fall off on the no, there's got to be fall off on the fan. And even though you get all 6 shots out, with how much spread it is, I don't think you actually hit all the shots. I think you'd actually be doing more damage if you just shot the shield normally. Especially with the fan the hammer nerfs. Unlucky on the shatter. Happens.
time to waste.
Sometimes you might just even want to, like, I know we obviously Cassidy ult's not that great, but even using it just to apply some kind of like pressure and pause on the enemy team is not a bad idea either. Because it still applies pressure, just in an indirect way, right? It's probably not going to get you a kill, but it definitely stops the enemy team from shooting and peeking and doing all these things that, you know, they otherwise could do for free. These last few fights just looks like your team's not really grouping up. I mean, your Winston's in by himself right here, and you just kind of get solo ulted. But yeah, it just looks like your team's just not really grouped up on these last final pushes, which is really tough through a choke. Even here, I mean, look how far forward your Winston is compared to the rest of your team. Unlucky.
10 seconds.
Holy shit.
I've got you in my sights.
Overtime.
It's high noon.
Lucky shot.
You guys definitely... There's no way you guys win.
It's high.
Ouch. Oof. Yeah, I mean, like I said, on defense, I think you need to pressure the Ana more so you can ignore the pocket. On attack, I think that there were times where you're just pushing in a little bit too quick and you're not really thinking about your tank making the engagement first. So, like, the timing's a little bit off. Obviously the duels and stuff is fine, but yeah, I mean, that's kind of what I got for you, Jab. Hopefully that stuff helps. Happy climbing. We got a Brig on Blizzard World. Gold 5. See how this one.
Ready for battle.
Brig's name is... Is it easy? Considering Brig is the only one? Yeah.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Let's show 'em what we got. Bad guys, heads up.
I can protect you. Get healed here. Here, take this. Sending care your way. Shields under fire. Clearing the way. Shields up.
Bit of a waste on the shield bash there, obviously.
I'm on fire.
Just because you didn't need to overextend there.
That provoke me.
Wasn't really telling you to overextend, so...
No one can hide from my sight.
The barrier appears.
So, while that Inspire seemed like a good call, it's better to do it like you did there, where you hit the Winston as he's jumping, so he doesn't get as great of a jump. Also pressuring the Mercy there would have been great. Instead of pressuring this Winston here. I mean, it gets you inspired, but obviously it's going to be easier for you to kill things like a Mercy that's flying in than a Winston. And both are going to trigger your inspires, so it just is more value. It makes more sense to pressure the Mercy in those scenarios. We peek the Widow. Obviously, there's the thing that Brig can do, which is shield peeking. So you can easily just like stand here with your right click and see where the Widow's at, because it can put you in third-person view. So it'll tell you where she is, and even if you play like here, you can hold your shield in third-person view. And it's gonna be able to show you that the Widow's there, so that you don't get picked off as easily like that.
What is that melody?
We did kind of come back to a losing fight. I will say we probably were using our shield bash in a... I'm pretty sure if Brig uses her shield bash while she's in a bubble, I'm pretty sure it blocks healing. So, try not to be in the bubble when you're proccing Inspire. Because I think it technically blocks line of sight, so you don't actually get the heals. I might be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure that's how Inspire works. Yeah, here's your front lining of Brig. Definitely not the best idea. Oh, missed. There you go. I'm missing these Inspires. So, there. Let's just go back to here. This is a great example of something you could do. So, when you go in for the Mercy here, you can hit her here. You can hit her there. And now that you have your ultimate, you can pop your ultimate here. Popping your ultimate's going to reset your shield bash. So you could shield bash her again, stunning her. Hit her again and hit her with a whip shot. And she probably dies then, with how low she is. But you don't do that. And because you don't do that, she gets away. And now you're actually in trouble because the Winston's on you. Which you would have had bonus health too if you're in rally. And you would have probably just kept getting bonus health. So you probably would have lived if you used your ultimate there. And also gotten that Mercy. So just something to keep track of. I know, Bob. It's crazy, man. We're, you know, we're doing the best we can out here. But everything we can. Yep. Now, because you... So I was gonna say, because you have a pick here, rally's probably not what you need to do. It's not like you guys need bonus health. It's not like you need to be going in. Like, all these picks, the rally didn't actually do all that much. There was no saves. There wasn't any, like, crucial stuns you needed. So, honestly, rally probably wasn't needed in that fight. And we probably could have used it when they're getting ready to use this Kiri ult. Oh my. But we could have used it here. This seems like a good place to pop rally, right? Because your Hog looks like he's dying. The Reaper's low enough that we probably could have killed him with a, you know, killed the Reaper with a stun. But yeah. I probably would have just bashed and then swung a flail and then whip shotted, just so it was more of a combo rather than, you know, what that was. Might have been able to burst him down like that. Yeah. Big gutsy fighting a queen as Brig. Definitely not what you want to do. Probably would have been better just to play slow and hit whip shots just to keep your team sustained a little bit more. Brig definitely cannot 1v1 a queen.
Time for the reckoning.
Unless you have rally, then maybe. But yeah, I think a big issue is just like the ult usage and when to use it. Brig combos definitely need work. I mean, we're not using, it doesn't seem like we're using our bash, our flail shot, in sync. It looks like you're flail shotting and then deciding to bash into them, but you really should be bashing, hitting them with a flail, whip shotting next.
No one can hide.
Here you can also be playing corner more. You play like, I don't know if you noticed, but you're playing like very out in the open. You probably could have just been doing everything that you were doing from this position. And then if you get too pressured out here, you can always bash backwards or bash across. But you're playing basically right here, which they have a soldier, so he's going to be poking you out. They have a Kiriko, she's going to be poking you out. So it's just really not great for you to be playing where you're playing, you know, with everything. And that's probably why you get low, try to find cover, but Moira ends up poking you out with her ultimate. Which is what she's going to do if she sees someone's, you know, starting to get low, because Coalescence goes through everything and there's nothing to stop it. Ouch.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Forward, my friends!
Yeah, I mean, the unfortunate part is you get caught in the Mei wall. Only thing that you could have probably done is just if you don't get caught in the Mei wall, which I don't think you need to play so far up into the enemy. You probably could have just poked. But then if the Mei wall comes up and blocks your ride, you just swing at the Mei wall to break the pillars. Each pillar only has, I think, like 200, 250 health. So it's not that hard to break. Well, if you get to shooting it. Nice. You don't need to worry too much about the turret. You know, that turret, while, yes, it does damage, Brig heals more than it. So, focus on, like, the enemies at hand more, and just don't be in the, you know, just don't be standing where you get shot by the turret, and you'll be fine. I mean, it's a sim turret. It doesn't have that great of a range anyways. Here you're front lining, but your Widow's popping, so it's just working out. Oh, she could have died. That's okay. This next fight you have Rally and you have Nano, so hopefully it works out. Strange off angle for the Brig just because Inspire's line of sight based. So if you're standing over off your own in a room, you're not going to be granting Inspire to many people. Yeah, playing up here is a little bit better. Nice. He's just dead. Yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, only thing you could have done is probably, like, try to get yourself out while all that's happening. And best way to do that is probably to shield bash over this way, through here, drop down, and walk out. That's probably the best way. A lot of people don't realize that this is actually connected to over on this side of the docks. So sometimes you don't have to walk through this choke. You can dash over here and get behind. Your other option, obviously, go through here and rotate the same way out, too. But you had to recognize this when the blizzard was happening. And realize your hog was dead. There's no helping or saving him. And, the Moira kind of knew you were up there anyways, because she, you know, she was dueling you before that happened. Here we're pushing in on grouped up. You can pop your ultimate here, though. Yeah, Rally would have given you some extra health, so you would have survived that. Not only that, you would have been able to stun some people. But yeah, you didn't really do any of that, so that didn't really help your case. Your hog's probably going to just die because of just how staggering is working now. Big stagger. Big rally, I guess. Again, I think it would have done better when your hog actually had his ultimate, but looks like the enemy team is pushing in, you know, nonetheless. Swinging. One or two swings on that auto would have probably killed her. She's dead anyways. That's good. Flail whips, whip shots need a little bit more. You want to kind of be wait until you can guarantee a hit and not just spam a hit. There you go. Obviously, a whip shot earlier would have killed her. Nice. Big boop off the high ground. Or no fade. Yep. Good. Tracer has no recall. We got a little too focused on the Mei there. Obviously, if there's a Mei, just hold your shield up. Let the Mei shoot your shield. She's not going to do anything to you if you hold your shield up. You're just going to be wasting your time shooting a shield, and then your team's going to probably finish her. So. Come on. Easy. That's just ultimates. Again, nothing you can really do there.
I should think that one over.
Why is she up here?
Come over here if you want healing.
Again, you reset your shield bash whenever you pop rally, so it's always good to get the extra 50 damage of shield bash out for burst potential. So you can shield bash, pop rally, swing, shield bash again, and then, you know, just really, like, burst down people like Tracer or, you know, even just, like, you know, the extra damage always helps. Another thing is just like saving the rally for something like a Moira ultimate. Obviously, Bash is going to stun that. So it's just going to be better for you.
Trust in the process.
Yeah.
Someone needs to move the payload.
Optical visor activated.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the big things I'm seeing are just, ultimate usage is a big one. To just, like, get that reset going or to use it at the right moments. It's going to be that, your, at times you're overextending a little bit and trying to fight a tank, which doesn't always necessarily work out for you. And I don't think we're using the cover to the best of our ability sometimes, which causes us to get poked out and or, you know, pressured from the enemy. And missing the whip shots to get people off of our teammates is definitely also an issue. So, hope that stuff helps. Be climbing. There's no way. Gold 2, Diva Ball. PC on Nubani, wanted to play Diva, and I have not many hours on her, so my poor gameplay may be the answer to that. But anyways, my Ashe was in a 3-stack and was hacking. So have the free hacker VOD. I just want to play Diva. Okay, guess we have a hacker.
Ready for battle.
Is this what she wanted? She like walked to her room, then grab that. And she wanted it up here, not on the land. Yeah. Came here, what? Oh, did you? I can't see I can't see point redemptions because of the way it is.
Attackers injured. Defend objective A. Receive my
Okay, so I love the enthusiasm, but you don't need to be playing in here. I'd rather you just play right here and do the same stuff that you were doing. Of course, your Ashe, which is hacking, is named Aimlock. This man's not even hiding it. Holy. Big hacks on an Ashe.
Neutralizing projectile. Nothing gets past me. Speeding up. Mobilizing.
Oh. Okay.
Surrender to my will.
Sounds good.
砂のかぎ爪を解き放て。
Only 2. Only 2 unless she wants for another.
What else is high?
She's spoiled. I mean, yeah, you're just winning because you have a hacking Ash here.
Hiya. Thank you.
30 seconds remaining.
Eyes on the back.
Hold out and fix this win.
I offer something more.
Thanks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a hacking one. Hacking it as it goes. You know how it is. I don't know what to do for a VOD, but code is this. If anyone wants to look, let me know. I think it was Joy Bugs. Oh wait, Sombra?
Systems calibrated for maximum cooperative behavior. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you want to hear this?
Initial flashpoint. Combat protocols activated.
No estás a mi nivel. Peace.
Flashpoint
Come
unlocked.
over here, please.
Who wants to fight me for the point?
¿Qué tal?
Ultra hour.
Ya voy.
Good pressure. Okay, I think this is console. I think it's got some aim assist going on, chat.
Ay, te asusté. Gracias.
Please. Yeah, here you're pressuring a tank, so that's not really great. Instead of pressuring the tank, I probably would have instead just waited to like get yourself into a position to pressure something else. Because you know, there's clearly the BAP you could have chosen, the other people you could have chosen. So pressuring the tank, gonna pressure this Ana, who's by herself again. Yeah, it's kind of like poor choice with your time there. Could go pressure the Ana again by her, which is by herself if you wanted to. Yeah, that works. Get points, so that's cool. Overall, it doesn't look like we're playing too bad. pressure, good ultimate. Yeah, everything seems pretty good here.
Did I scare you?
Oh, is this just a steamroll? Did we just win? Just being a strong player? Probably. Very far away for us to be hitting our virus there. Good hack, like that. Oh, this is great. Go. Could have probably pressured that Ana a little bit more to actually like confirm the kill on her. Here you're just shooting a tank. Definitely try to refrain from shooting tanks. You're not going to kill them as just Sombra. It's going to be easier for you to be pressuring someone like a Ana who can't really defend herself other than hitting a really good sleep. Or a... And even pressuring Moira after hacking her with no fade. But yeah, pressuring the tank here is just like never going to do anything. Alga's way too strong for that. Instead, you want to be pressuring the Ana or the Moira for sure. Nice. Yeah, I mean, you can hit a virus, but what is that gonna do? They have a passive that literally makes them heal after not taking damage for a bit, and it's just kind of wasting one of your abilities, and you're not really doing a whole lot. Now, they don't cap, so that's at least good. Really, we get the Ana here. Yeah, good. She's... Oh, well, I guess Moira saved her. That's okay, though. Not bad. Not a bad idea. I like the engage.
Duplicating Ana. Nano boost administered. Now it's my turn. Flashpoint unlocked.
The objective is being captured. Let's take it back.
That party was boring.
It's hand.
My ultimate is good to go.
My ultimate's ready to go.
Yeah, I think you're just the better team in this game. So,
Did I scare you?
like, even though you're
Catch you later.
not doing the most with your time, you guys are just a better team, so you guys just win this just because you're better. Like, you pressure a tank way too much in this game. And then, while the Mercy was rezzing the Moira, you could have used your EMP to cancel the res. Which probably would have granted you a free win on the fight. That looks fine. Yeah, your team wins that anyways.
Gotta go.
Apagando las luces.
Easy. Yeah, I mean, just don't pressure the tank. Focus on like that backline a little bit more. And other than that, you'll be good. Decided to leave Hanzo for Junkrat. Okay. Well, hopefully we're not fucking concussion mine straight into the air. Just joking, just joking. I'm sure we'll be doing great. Oh yeah. I see that. So long. Okay, so this game just doesn't want to load. Hello? Yeah, I don't know why it doesn't want to load. I apologize, Baguette. But it don't want to load. Yeah, I know. It's just kind of just says entering game. Restart game? I mean, I guess we could. Get time. Maybe you're not using. Maybe a pre-patch code. It's not a pre-patch code because pre-patch codes would just say failed. And every other code has worked, Billy. And the other codes that have been working earlier have all been posted at an earlier time, which means this is actually later than those, which makes me think that it's just like a loading issue. That's my thoughts, at least. Yeah. Yeah, I don't... It says match loaded, which tells me that there is a match here. It just doesn't want to load the rest of it. Unless it's like... some kind of like thing that doesn't want me to show it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about it. It's not showing, so I don't really know what else I can do, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna show. Let's see how East goes. East said he made it to Diamond, chat. So if you guys don't know East, he was a Silver Lucio player when I first saw the dude, so good to see that he climbed from Silver to Diamond on Lucio. Oh. Maybe none of them seem to be loading. This one's not doing it either. Or Overwatch hates me. Okay. Okay. Overwatch is a hater. Get... Oh! So one of them loaded. I don't know why Soggy Nuggets all the way to east didn't work. But didn't work. So sorry y'all, but guess that's just how it's going. Brown Mike. I mean, wanted to try. I don't know why it would be a hater on one of us and not the other. But yeah, I basically the only person I could get to is what is this? Among Us Joe? Yeah, Among Us Joe. So Snack is who I could get this off. So we're gonna look at Snack.
What about a turret that shoots smaller turrets? My turret's getting hit!
Taking those in need, is it?
Alright, so this sensitivity seems way too high. I'd recommend lowering the sensitivity because I'm getting dizzy just looking at it.
Taking care of you. Come to my position. Group up with me.
Holy shit. Yeah, the sensitivity is way so high, I think you're just like basically panicking yourself just because of how high the sensitivity goes.
I see you.
You kind of just like shot asleep, not really thinking about where the sleep's going. Waiting on your team. Okay, so your tank's pushing in, but you decide to go a different way from what your tank's doing. Which obviously takes away, like, you as Ana are the brunt of your healing, so if your team is pushing down Main Street, you probably should also push. You can have an off angle, like you can play here and pressure out the Reaper standing here, or even the enemy standing like here from under payload. But you need to be able to keep sights on your team mainly. Playing over here, you have no sight lines on your team, so while you can pressure the enemy, you don't have any way of supporting your team. So your team's just going to take a lot of damage. And with you having a Mercy, she's not going to be able to heal all of that thing. Now, if you had a Moira or a BAP, you probably could make this route. But yeah, with a Mercy, it's just not really that plausible. Good pressure on the Life Weaver. Here you're frontlining, playing a little too close to the Sigma. Same deal. I think you're playing, being a little too aggressive on the enemy. You're just not really in like a position to do so. A lot of nades. That I see what your idea is. You want to make it so that you can hopefully confirm a kill on an Ana, but it's not working, and you can tell that it's not working.
Nanoboost is ready to deploy. My ultimate is ready.
Payloads full steam ahead!
Okay, that Ashe isn't even scary from that distance, so it's okay to peek her.
You're powered up. Get in there. What me? Wait.
Nice.
Setting out the welcome mat.
Also for contact, it says Berserk Heroes on 1 of 6 I made, Heart Stuck Flat 1 to Diamond 4, and I don't understand why.
Duplication initiated.
I guess the big thing is I'm seeing just a lot of wasted nades. The wasted nades seems like the big issue. And we're probably going to see, with them having a Zarya, that we're not going to get a whole lot of value with our nades. Because she's probably going to be able to stop the pressure with the nades. If I had to guess.
You should try my meat.
Sensitivity seems way too high, though.
I'm overloading.
Maybe even if you, like, brought it down, like, a notch. It's just so... like, jerky. Yeah, wasted sleep. Obviously, the window is going to have more people sitting around it for a sleep. Even a nade, really. But yeah, I mean, that's a window. So, unlucky, no worries.
Nano boost is ready to deploy.
Just chill here.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Your Echo just kind of used her dash there, so she's not really ready to go in further. So using the nano there doesn't really give her much value, and actually will just make her more or less overextend trying to get a kill. And the enemy team just kind of used the nano back, so... looks like not much was really done with that nano. Like, it got you a little bit of space, but it also, you know, was so kind of forced that the enemy team just kind of takes the space back after kiting it. No one was in a position to really confirm any kills there. So your timing of the nano was just really off. That's a fine nade. Does confirm a kill on the Hanzo, so that's good. Whenever you find a Zarya, don't shoot the sleep right away. Most Zaryas are going to bubble immediately when they see a Ana, just because they know the Ana is going to pop the sleep dart. So wait until she uses a shield on herself, and then use your sleep. There we are with more nades that, you know, like, even if you hit the Hanzo with that nade, you're not going to confirm a kill. He's going to... no one's on him, no one's pressuring him, so it's almost pointless to throw the nade on the Hanzo, and instead you want to try and aim your nade on whatever your Winston's going after. So I can tell that our nade usage just kind of needs work. You're, you know, just kind of like throwing them out for damage when you're not really thinking about, like, who can we confirm a kill on in the 3 seconds I'm going to throw the nade. Like, there's another nade, just, okay, cool, it's on the Zarya, so what? Zarya's not going to die even though we hit her with the nade. You know, it would have been better if we used it on the Winston to keep him alive, so Mercy didn't have to use res, or, you know, we used it to do something. I mean, even a nade, yeah. That's just kind of unlucky. I mean, you know they're kind of going to die there. I do like how far back we're playing, though. But yeah, I mean, that's a good nade. Finally, a good nade. Good way to keep the Mercy alive. More wasted nades just because it looks like you're looking for damage and you're kind of desperate, I guess. But yeah, take more time with your nades, man. If you start actually getting value with your nades, you're going to climb in diamond. That's for sure. Without a doubt.
Negative. 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Stop the payload.
Come in.
When Genji double jumps, it's an easy person for you to shoot since he has a easy predicted trajectory on his fly down. So keep that in mind when you're playing against Genjis. So I don't know, this playing here is all right. Obviously, it gives you the option to be aggressive with your nades if needed. You could probably do the same here. This being a little bit more, this is a pretty closed off angle. This is a little bit more. And then obviously your other angle you can play is back here. Obviously you're going to have to be a little more well known with your things. But the enemy's going to be farther away from you, so you're probably going to get less pressure playing back here. Not to mention back here, you also have this rotation angle that you can get to back here. If you play here, your rotation angle is obviously going to be back here, which is a little bit even more closed off. So you do have to keep that in mind. But it doesn't seem like you have much of a angle to be, I guess, aggressive with the enemy here. Like, there's not much sight lines for you to throw your nade. I like the attempts to quickscope. Needs a little bit more work, so we're not quickscoping walls.
Actuating the barrier. Barrier unsuccessful.
Taking care of you.
Yeah, you can just tell we're throwing our abilities out without thinking much about it. And it's just kind of like, this is kind of like the RNG kind of things of the game, because obviously, like, yes, if you're in a plat lobby, that's going to work sometimes, and it's going to work, you know, like, sometimes it just doesn't work. So, if you think a little bit more about, like, your abilities and landing them, it's going to be more successful for you. But right now, you're kind of just playing coin flips and hoping that the enemy team's standing in the right location when you decide to throw your abilities out. And, like, as you can see, we should have sleep here, you know, when we probably shouldn't have, because if we had a sleep now, we could just put Bob to sleep and he wouldn't be such an issue. Instead, you have, like, your Sigma having to use a whole shield to stop him. And I think your Mercy even Valks just to keep herself alive a little bit through it. As she goes and finds cover.
Move up at my position. I've got you.
Yeah, I mean, even there, right? You throw your nade out, which is a waste. Because you could have just thrown your nade on yourself there when you were dueling the Genji, and then maybe you could have came out on top with a trade. But like, you're throwing these abilities out, and the enemy team's recognizing that you're throwing your abilities out, and they're diving you for it. They see that you don't have nade, they see you don't have sleep, so they decide to dive you because you don't have those abilities. And it's causing you, yourself, to lose. Lose fights, lose duels. or just get punished in general. Like, that was a good nade, you know? I don't know whether you had the right intention of it, but you were just kind of using it to, yeah, just to, like, do it based off RNG. See you, Omnic Viper. Thanks again for the follow, and thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And then I don't know what comes over you to decide to come out here and pressure the enemies when they're in spawn. This just seems like you just get a little overconfident, thinking the enemy team is not going to touch. Just expect the enemy team to touch almost in any overtime, because some way or another, the enemy team is going to find a way to touch. It's very unlikely that the enemy team just, you know, ignores touching. Alright, it's cool, so we back up.
Office here. Look at you.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead.
Well, the aim's good, so that's nice. Even though it's a high sensitivity, it looks like the aim's good.
I appreciate it. My ultimate is good. Close your eyes. You're powered up. Get in there. Cut the bridge.
Heroes never die.
Thank you, Angela. Isaiah. Don't fret. I see you. Isaiah. Come in.
Let's show him what Halo's on the move.
Ahlan.
Let's
Ahlan.
put a stop to that.
Flat about to be Diamond East. I tried to load your VOD, but it seemed to like glitch or something. I don't know. Ooh. Yeah. What's the percentage of you actually hitting that sleep? You know what I mean? It just had like game found East, and then it like said loading, and I was like trying to do what I could to try to like reload it, but it just like wasn't picking up. It didn't pick up yours or like 3 other players. So I don't know if it was just like some kind of weird thing or what. You know, which kind of just makes, you know, like you know, makes me feel a little bad, since obviously like you asked for coaching and I can't give it, but that's how it goes. If it works for you, it's got to be our network. Yeah, I mean, it just doesn't work for like multiple people though, so the fact that it works for this one, I mean,
Payload's moving. Someone stop that.
I don't know. It seems weird.
Where there's smoke,
Or maybe it was like Overwatch being weird for like an hour glitch or something. Okay, but this time she's actually just here to hang out. So she's not like frantically sitting in front of us. We're looking scared or frantic. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, East. So I don't know. Even like 3 others, I don't know. So somehow we're on VOD review like 15 already.
Watch it. Enemy turret ahead.
Hold them off, and they're done.
I'm here. Keep fighting. Negative.
No shot. Oh yeah, big shot. Big shot, Quag. Thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, you lost all your points confirming salutes. Yeah, but on the Ana, it's really just your ability usage. You're not using it, like, at all. Like, you're just kind of like, oh, I have my ability, and you're, like, not really thinking too much. So you probably got to plat, if I had to guess, based off of aim alone. And now you have to think more about, like, getting yourself value, because you're using it at somewhat okay spots, but it's not, like, perfect spots all the time. No, P. I don't think we need one of you playing at 4 a.m. We got way too many VODs. Well, I had way too many VODs. A few of them didn't work, so. Now we're on Big Shadow. I'm on the custom plat, but I just can't seem to cross the line. Well, let's see what needs to be done to cross the line.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, East. I mean, we probably are gonna do the last 2 today. But I will say, there's probably an update by tomorrow, so after these 2, depending on the update, you know, it might just get wiped. I like the filter. Yeah, so that Cassidy's clearly watching you, so just play. You have to just kind of play slow, wait for him to just waste his time kind of chasing you, and take your times elsewhere. Like, if you see that the Cassidy's playing this side of the... Yeah, exactly. If you see the Cassidy's playing the left side of the map, you can do 2 things. You can either try to duel him, which he probably ends up winning, especially with his update. Your other option is going to be play the other side and try to play, you know, where he's not and force him to kind of play into you. Now, of course, everything you're doing here is just kind of somewhat on the front line. You need to be more so pressuring that Ana. Because she's going to be doing, you know, a lot more. Sounds good, Ace. Sorry again for all the, you know, issues. I guess Overwatch just doesn't want me to coach you. But yeah, I hope the climb goes higher, and you know, hopefully you can get even like mid diamond, even, or you know, even higher. Okay, so you guys need to group up. You can probably pressure the Ana, probably play left side. Right side's okay, but it does, you know, it makes it harder for you to actually get in, because obviously, like, you're gonna play, and you could have probably went low ground just so you can blink through here, but it just makes it harder for you to engage on the enemy, because obviously if the team is pushed up here, no supports are going to play here. This just seems a silly spot for supports to play their tanks here. Then they have all this time without their tank while they're rotating back. I mean, supports are going to play here, and if supports play here, then this is an easy flank to pressure supports, since you can pressure them here, pressure them here, pressure them under here. You have a bunch of different options. But you pressing up here kind of just puts you on this side, and this side is very far, long sight lines, so you can easily get picked off. Ouch. Big ultimates. Surprisingly, you don't get your ultimate first as Tracer. Which I felt like you probably should have. Here we're playing frontline Tracer, which obviously is not that great since you're going to be taking a lot of spam on the front lines. Again, this off angle's okay. I just feel like it has a lot of long sight lines, so you're going to get pressed out anyways and forced to recall. Playing the left side is going to be better. Okay, good. That's a Cassidy. You definitely don't want to be fighting him. Nice. Good pulse. Yeah, this is a prime example of something you shouldn't do. You're playing Tracer. Stop relying on your supports to heal you. Go play a health pack and play over on the sides. As a Tracer, you need to be thinking of where health packs are on the map. So there's one here. There's going to be one here. So you can honestly just play up in this area a lot with Tracer. There's even one here. So yeah, there's one here, here, and down here. So you could literally just play on this left side a lot. Pressure the enemy when they're coming through. Really keep the enemy kind of like distracted, more or less. Playing where you are right now is more or less an issue, because if your Winston ever decides to go in, you playing where you're at, you're not going to be able to help him at all. But if you're playing over here and your Winston goes in, you can blink through here, and now you're already helping him fight. You know, you can blink back here and help him fight. You can blink over here and help him fight. Where you're at right now is doing nothing for the fight. Like, look how just split up your team is. Your Winston's nanoed and trying to fight them. Your team's here trying to support him. You're here doing nothing, and your Genji just came back from spawn, which is... So your Winston's more or less just one, you know, fighting a team on his own. Now you decide to go help the team, but the Winston's already, like, you know, he's not nanoed anymore. He's kind of finished. And you get split up from your tank again. And forced to fight a ramp for no reason. So you can clearly see that there's some kind of, there's no... I guess our timing is really off. And it's really just because you're not positioning yourself to be in a position to react if a fight happens. You're positioning yourself very much like a soldier would, or a Cassidy. And as Tracer, you're kind of going to want to be more on a side angle where you can blink to the fight if the fight is, you know, needs you. And harass the enemy backline just by poking them out, making them force abilities, things like that.
Light and weakness. 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Okay, not our best fight, but we can still do this.
3 times the charm.
Okay, you don't need to blink so much. Only blink if the enemy team is really looking at you. I feel like there's a lot of this time there you're just kind of blinking even though no one's looking at you. And as you can see, it's kind of wasting your blinks here. And if you have no blinks, you're going to be easier to shoot than when you have blinks. So just keep that in mind as well. I like this flank angle. Yeah, you need to do more of this. You didn't really do this a whole lot in your, you know, in the last game. There you go. And now we just get out. Good. Yeah, that's how you should be playing Tracer. You should do the same thing on this next engage. You can go back out there. You have recall. Then what are you doing? You're fighting a Reinhardt. Kind of wasting everything you could be doing. You gave up like your entire flank angle to go fight a Reinhardt, which is a tank. Yeah, then let's just play this back, yeah? So let's go back to where Reinhardt sleeps. I think it's here. Yeah, so you back out here. Obviously, they're going to make their pushes, but your queen is up here engaging. So why don't you take the time after you blink back out here? You're going to get recall. Come back out here. Pressure these guys on the flank here. You know, you could have easily made your way back here and finished off this Illari if you want. Instead, you're fighting a Reinhardt. Or you could have came back here and picked off Viana again. But all these guys kind of push in for free because you're doing nothing here but shooting a tank. So, I mean, even there, you probably could have blinked in. Well, I guess you didn't have recall. But yeah, blink melees are gonna help. You don't use those really much. There's a health pack there that you could go grab. Yep. 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 You know what? We'll take it. That's a Nano Reaper. I wouldn't really fight him if I don't have to, but looks like you got him. Got no support. You can probably pressure those guys too. Pylons are always tricky. It's good to get the pylons, but you do have to be closer to actually get them with one flip. Yeah, I mean, even this is good. Pressuring them out like that. I know it doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but it's going to make them think about you, so they're not going to be putting much pressure elsewhere. Here you blink in a little too early, which causes you to have to recall, so you can't be doing anything else. Good news is you have like a lot of them rotating for you. So with the tank rotating onto that side, and so is everyone else, you probably actually just go to the top left side and now pressure them from the high ground. Should be thanking your Lucio for the beat. That beat saved your life for sure. And then honestly, you probably could have landed a stick there somewhere. Probably also didn't need to get hit by the shatter. You probably had blinks to get yourself out of there, but unlucky.
Hello there. Come on, high jet.
Nano boost is charged.
The enemy approaches.
Big stick. Yeah, so you can see we took a lot more off angles in that fight, and they kind of worked for us. I think the first round, again, we just weren't taking enough off angles, and so that was causing us not to be able to help our tank as much when the fight was breaking out. Okay. Yeah, Cassidy's on the low ground, so I don't know why exactly you decided to play into the Cassidy. But he's dead. Yeah. Cassidy being dead, you can be a lot more aggressive since your counter is gone. Nice, good backline pressure. Now we're on the Ashe, good, and now we're just on the ramp. That was probably the cleanest attack I've seen. Or cleanest dissection of an enemy team. Yeah. And you just kind of push yourself into the enemy team. There's no one else for them to shoot at. So unlucky that they, you know, just kind of target you real quick and they get a pick on you. But, like I said, your team's not really, like, pushed up or pressuring anything. So, you are kind of the only person they're shooting at there. Didn't need to recall. Good kill on the Cassidy nonetheless. Here I'd probably just be playing slow. You guys still have point, so I'd probably just be trying to do what I can to just stall point out. Even if that means just sitting. I mean, you can tell that the enemy team is not really trying to do much. So yeah, your team playing here is pretty easy, pretty good, nice. And then yeah, you're just like playing slow until you basically get your team back. I mean, even if you stall this to 99, you'll be doing a good job because, yeah, you just kind of want them to waste their ultimates while you're, you know, recall wasn't needed, but we're chilling. Yeah, I was gonna say get the trap, but yeah, even stalling it to 84, like that's very good. You kind of bled a bunch of their ultimates, so you guys kind of just need to win a game, and then, you know, you'll hopefully hold it, and you'll get the point. Good stalls. Big eels. Oh man. Big picks. Yeah, I mean, overall, you can just tell we've been pressuring the enemy backline a lot more than what we were doing. This kind of shows our success here. They have a Junkrat now. Obviously, you can't play too close to Junkrat. I wouldn't be playing on point here, though. You know the enemy team is going to be going to point. So I don't know why exactly you're playing on the point so much. Because if we know that the enemy team is going to be playing point, we can play, you know, more wide angles so that we can actually pressure the enemy as they're coming to point. Playing point more or less kind of makes you the sitting duck. Since they're kind of, you're playing into their game more or less. And that's probably actually why you lose this. There's an auto on high ground that's uncontested because you guys don't decide to... You guys decide to play on point rather than play off of it. And pressure them as they're coming to point. Like, if I'm the enemy team and it's overtime, I have to go to point. But for you, you don't have to go to point. Actually, your tank's probably going to be on point. So as Tracer, you don't even have to be anywhere close to the point. But you decide that you play low ground, so now they're taking the advantage, sending one of their people to high ground, while the rest decide to pressure you out and make you lose. You got the recall out of the Tracer, so hopefully she dies. Does die, at what cost? We lose the Tracer. Good pressure again. Well, now you guys kind of have to be on point. Standing here and taking a bunch of fireball hits from the ball's not great, and then flicking off just kind of separates you from the mines. I would have played left side more. And then, yeah, their supports are literally uncontested, so while you are stuck fighting a ball, they're just, with their uncontested supports, healing that dude up to do a lot of damage. So, you lose that because you decide to play point when you have overtime, you have the pressure, so you should play and make the enemy team kind of, like, play into you. Unlucky. And then last person we got is Baguette. Junkrat. Not fair. Should have had play of the game. We got 3 tire kills and a normal one. And she only got 2 kills, one being with her. Okay.
Ready for battle.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. This is the last VOD chat, so after this is going to be it for stream as well. So thanks everyone for coming out. Thanks everyone for the VODs. If you haven't joined the Discord, make sure you do. And yeah, if you haven't followed, make sure you follow. We do free coaching every Monday through Wednesday. So if this is what you're kind of into, yeah. Being here, and appreciate you being here with me as I coach everyone. And we also sing goofy songs as per chat's request. So Blob, the big issue is there's no spamming happening. There's barely any spamming that's going on ever. That trap is kind of irrelevant because how often does an enemy team actually decide that they want to go from here and push all the way around here? Doesn't happen very often. I'm surprised that it actually ended up getting a Moira. That's crazy. But yeah, we don't spam enough into this choke, and you know that there's going to be 4 or 5 people walking through this choke. So we want grenades just constantly in this choke blowing up, so we're doing 120 damage to... But you aren't, like, pressuring much with your grenades at all. And that's, you know, just kind of making it so you're not doing, like, any damage. Not only that, we're playing out in the open. That's right, Infected. It's quite a night.
I'm ready.
I thought you said you were going to bed. Yeah, I mean, the big issue is we're not spamming chokes. Which is one of, like, you know, Junkrat's, like, big things he does. Bold to go on a flank with Junkrat doesn't have that much mobility to get him out of fights like this. So it's okay for him to go on, like, a side flank or something, but behind the team flank is very bold.
Surrender to my will.
You get someone in a trap, but you don't even shoot your grenades, which bounce in the direction of your trap to maybe even finish the kill. Nice.
A cure for all the tales.
Yeah, again, spamming choke here would be really cool. Your grenades bounce too, so you can shoot at walls. If I had to guess, this is either like at most silver, but probably bronze. There's like not enough happening, in my opinion, for it to be anything above a bronze game. Yeah, I mean, even like spamming around walls, like there's just not enough spamming. Like, we're not recognizing that grenades bounce off walls, and that's like one of the big parts of playing Junkrat, the fact that he has bullets that bounce off walls. No other hero has that as a primary fire.
This will be a triumph. A steady blade. Asaki Yume.
If May's in ice block, throw a trap at her feet. You'll get her stuck in the trap. Again, primary fire bounces off walls. Yeah, there's just not enough spamming happening. Oh. Where even is that? Okay. Don't know where that May all went, but that's great. Didn't get us. Although we are using so much grenades that we don't ever have one to potentially get us out of a position if we need one. Yeah, I don't know why we're playing low ground either. It's definitely not the best. Okay, I guess we're just gonna go set up for our ultimate. But the enemy team didn't even come out of spawn, so you're not even going to get a kill with this. So, wait until the enemy team responds is the one thing I would say. The other option, you don't have to be so far back. You could have done the same thing and play it up here, and you probably would have gotten, you know, kills and been safe. Could have even done it here and been safe, or here and be safe. You don't have to go all the way back to spawn just to use tire. Because if tire doesn't work out, it's going to be really stupid when your team all dies and you're coming back because you just used tire and didn't get any kills. And the enemy team wins the fight because of that. I kind of like how you just did that. But you did lose tire, which again, could have probably just used it to kill the enemy team there. But yeah. Unlucky. Yeah, you kind of just fight a Reaper by yourself. Reaper is pretty good at dueling. Junkrat a little less great at dueling, especially against high health characters like Reaper. So yeah, actually there's a lot of Zens that use their Zen ult into Queen ult. It can work if your people survive the initial bleed. But yeah, with bleed lasting like 6 seconds and trans lasting like 8 seconds, it's really something you use on like the tail end of it, not at the beginning of it. Unless you're Zen and you're going to die, in which case, you know, it's okay to use it then. Nice. Yeah, just unlucky. Or not unlucky. I mean, obviously we win this, but it just looks like you don't spam. I mean, that was good playing right there. But other than that, you kind of just don't spam your grenades enough. Which is kind of like all you really should be doing if you're playing Junkrat. So yeah. Hope that stuff helps. And happy climbing. That is all the VOD reviews, believe it or not, because some had a little bit of issues with. So I hope everyone has a great rest of your day. And yeah. We are going to actually going to chat. But I'm going to try anyways. Bear with me. Cool. Thanks everyone for coming out. I appreciate all you guys. And I hope to see everyone tomorrow for more DHanHan streams. Probably some VOD reviews. If not VOD reviews, I'll play some Overwatch. But yeah, everyone has a great rest of your night, and see you guys around.